Welcome back to World of Immersion. It is September 7th. We're here at Universal Studios Hollywood, and that means it is opening night of Halloween Horror Nights, the 2023 season. I am super excited. It is around 4:30 right now. We have early entry for tonight, as well as a frequent fear pass. So we're going to be coming back quite a few times this year for Halloween Horror Nights. I do want to preface this video by saying, though, I have already been to the event this year. I was at team member preview on Tuesday. It was a ton of fun. I'm gonna not spoil it for all of my friends that I'm gonna be meeting up with here later today because I want them to have all their own opinions on it. But I'm super excited to come back again. Team member preview was fantastic, but I also know it's a preview night. That means that they're not gonna be fully done yet. They're still rehearsing. It was a dress rehearsal, and they're gonna have a lot more scare actors tonight. So I'm super excited. Stay tuned, we have a ton of content coming from tonight. Super excited to share all my thoughts on the mazes, as well as all my friends' thoughts on those mazes. We're gonna be meeting up with my good friend Alex in just a few minutes here before we go in for early entry, and we'll be meeting up with some more friends when we get into the park later tonight. So stay tuned. We found Alex, and there's a crazy line for early entry.
Biggest line I've ever seen at this place.
It's sold out today though, but it is opening night, so that makes sense.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year! Yeah!
The early entry line still wraps all the way around to over there. Been in line about 8 minutes. It's 5:38, almost there, kind of. It looks like they're scanning early entry before you go into the park. That makes sense, that's interesting. All right, and here we go into the park. It's about 5:45, not too bad. All right, here we are. We are in the park. It is 5:50. We're gonna head over down to the lower lot mazes. Looks like Last of Us isn't open yet, unfortunately. Exorcist looks like a very short line though. That might be where we're going first, right down there. Apparently Stranger Things is a 90-minute wait, so we'll probably be doing that a little later. All right, first up, I think we're gonna go over to do Exorcist and Holidays in Hell. Because those look like the two shortest down here. The line for The Last of Us is really long, but we're gonna go down and do Exorcist and Holidays in Hell. We'll come back and do Last of Us a little later. All right, our first maze of the night is gonna be Exorcist at a 30-minute wait. Not too bad. This one was really good on Tuesday. Excited to see how it is now. All right, here we go for Exorcist. We will share our thoughts when we get off. Finished up Exorcist. That was better than it was during preview night. That was really fun.
That was really dope.
Yeah, really scary. Great scares in there. Really good maze. But yeah, that was a great maze. It was really long, like Alex was saying. It was a really long maze. But that was a ton of fun. We're gonna do Holidays in Hell now because it's only like a 15-minute wait before the rest of the park opens up. All right, here we go for Holidays in Hell. Not too bad of a wait here. Stranger Things line is pretty long, but Holidays in Hell was really cool. Definitely missing a few scare actors in there, and we definitely missed a lot of the scares they haven't right after us. But really good maze still. Great maze overall. Nowhere at Horror Nights right now, but we can just take a look at how insane this construction is right now. The whole hillside is completely cleared. Fast and Furious is gonna be super cool. Can't wait. Super hyped for this.
Hey, this is a great example. Everything in theme parks, artificial. No happiness, it's all fake.
How does that... Ignore him.
Leave that in.
All right, it is still not even 7 o'clock yet, so it's still only early entry people. But we are gonna be heading over to Chucky and Monsters Unmasked before those lines get too long. So let's go check them out. All right, I think first up we're gonna do Monsters Unmasked. That one usually is a shorter line. We'll check it out. Yeah.
I did not realize.
Yeah, they did. That's true. That's all completely covered. I remember during preview night they had projections going along there. I think they're gonna have that again this year. Oh, maybe we'll do Chucky first. Doesn't look too long. Not too bad of a line here for Chucky. Not bad at all. And no line for Monsters Unmasked. So we're gonna be able to do both of these pretty quickly. That's great. Here we go for Chucky. We'll let you know our thoughts when we get off. There we go. Time for Chucky Ultimate Kill Count. Love this maze. Why is he here? That's crazy. What'd you think of Chucky?
I'm super happy with that. As a massive Chucky fan, that was everything. That was everything to me.
That was really good. It's not crazy scary, but like
I was not
cool.
scared whatsoever for a
Yeah.
second, but that's also how I am watching any sort of Chucky material.
True, exactly.
It's exactly like going into like a movie or a show.
Yeah, it
it's
was-
just that experience.
Exactly. It was just really fun. Like,
Yeah.
super cool animatronics in that one. I also got sprayed right in the face with some water, which was fantastic.
It's really
But-
cool to see those bigger animatronic pieces.
Yeah,
as well, like-
especially the huge one at the end.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
really cool. Next up, we're gonna do Monsters Unmasked. This one's pretty cool too. All right, time for Monsters Unmasked. Here we go. Super excited for this one. Universal Monsters was much better this time around than when I did it during preview night, but still not as good as I remember. We got
about
a
to be
giant,
attacked.
oh no, giant crow right there. But it's still a really good maze. There's just a lot of black walls in that one. Still really cool though. Really scary that time. Okay, apparently there's always been two, but I've only seen one in this area. I don't know why there's two now. That's crazy. Those guys are so cool. All right, so now we have done 4 out of the 8 mazes. What do you think so far out of the 4? Wow, to be taller than me, that's crazy.
Out of the 4 so far, I think I had the most fun with Chucky because, like I said, big Chucky fan. You know, I'm really into it. I get into it. Feels like the movie. Feels like the show.
Yeah, that one's really fun.
Best quality overall, I think it might be The Exorcist.
Yeah,
so far.
Exorcist was really good. I like how it kind of builds through the maze and then it's scary at the end with a lot of jump scares.
Yeah.
The set design was good, barely any black walls in that one. Monsters, I feel like starts off pretty strong and then there's more and more black walls as you get towards the end.
It gets a little bit disappointing because, like you
Yeah.
said, it starts out really strong. I really like the design of it early
Yeah.
on. It looks really cool. And then it is a bunch of jump scares at the end, but there's nothing to go with it.
Exactly, it's just the scares within the black walls, which is like scary, but I wish there was some more theming in that.
Yeah.
I'd say I think it's probably my least favorite of the monsters mazes they've done. I think Bride of Frankenstein and Legends Collide are both much superior to this one.
Yeah, I would say
It's
so.
not a bad maze.
What is there, I really like.
Yeah, the stuff they do have is good. It feels also sort of short because it's so many black walls. I also wish there was kind of more like dedication to each section of the maze with the different like monsters. I feel like they kind of all blended into one.
Yeah, very
Like
true.
Invisible Man was in there once.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, he had that one scene.
Okay.
A lot of Phantom of the Opera at the beginning, which is cool, really
Yeah,
great. That was probably the best
definitely.
section, was the beginning section.
I would say so.
But yeah, overall, what else? Holidays in Hell. Holidays in Hell was great. Pretty scary maze. We kind of missed a lot of the scares in that one, the run through that we did, but still a great maze. Better than in 2019, I think.
It sucks because I only did 2019 once, so I can't really get that comparison because I can't remember the old maze.
I did it once
so.
too. I just have watched a lot of videos
Yeah,
again
that's
of there, and I feel
fair,
like it's
that's
better this year.
Yeah.
But overall, great 4 mazes. We still got 4 more to do. Plus, we got the Purge, the show, and then also we got the Terror Tramp to do. So stay
It's gonna
tuned.
be a long night.
It is going to be a long night. It is only just now hitting 7 p.m., so we got a lot more time.
Every time, I love that nobody expects it.
All right, I think next we're going to do Monsters of Latin America. It says only a 35-minute wait. Hopefully it's not too bad. Let's check it out. All right, here we go. We'll let you know how it is when we get out.
¿Cuántas criaturitas me ha chupado usted?
We just finished Monsters of Latin America. That maze was fantastic.
That was super dope. I feel like that's the best culmination of everything.
Yeah,
So
fantastic set design and really scary. That I think so far tonight is my favorite maze.
The best jump scares, and also just the group of people we were with, like the people right in front of me, freaking out.
They were
bro.
terrified. It was really funny. And then also in the scare zone right here, I just got one of the scariest scares of my life. I was on my phone.
I've never
of course.
seen this man jump like that before.
This character like stuck his like sword in front of my face. It terrified me. It's fantastic. This scare zone's really cool, and that maze is amazing.
Awesome.
Highly recommend it. Really good maze here. All right, next up is gonna be the Terror Tram, the Exterminators. Usually I'm not a huge fan of the Terror Tram, but let's see if it's better this year.
It's down, squashed, swatted and sprayed, then call the exterminators. These are the best.
This is outrageous. I want to speak to your manager right now. Do you hear me? I am talking to you, Missy.
It's time to rise up from the sewers. Free yourselves from the cages and traps of our human number humans a billion to one. Humans don't stand a chance.
Terror Tram was okay. It's not that bad. It's better than last year, definitely, but definitely still my least favorite. What do you think, Alex?
I liked it actually. I kind of viewed it as like even though you walk, it's kind of like a break from waiting in line, you know?
Yeah.
It's something to do, and it's not bad.
And
So-
no line at all. It was a complete walk on. It just takes a little while because you got to get on the tram, drive all the way over there, walk around, then get back on and come back. It probably takes around 45 minutes.
Yeah.
It's fun though, definitely not bad. Like Alex said, definitely better than last year, but still probably my least favorite of the scare things to do here at Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
But if you got the time, definitely recommend it. Just be aware though, it does close usually around 2 hours before the park closes, so be careful of that. All right, next up is Stranger Things. It went down to only 45 minutes. It was at 180 earlier today. So it's finally time to do Stranger Things. All right, here we go into Stranger Things. Wasn't that long of a line, only about 45 minutes. It was posted at 60, so not too bad. Stranger Things was a lot better than it was on preview night. That was a lot of fun. They had like twice as many actors as I remember. What do you think, Alex?
I'm gonna say this one had the best theming so far.
Yeah.
It was so detailed. Everything looked so well put together, and I legitimately forgot we were in a soundstage.
The set design was amazing.
Like as soon as we left the maze, I was like, God, we're in here. I forgot.
I know. And the
Super immersive.
the scares were really good too. Much better than I remember it being. That definitely one of the best mazes here. That was great.
Really good.
All right, next up we got The Last of Us down to a 55-minute wait. It was at 180 earlier today also, so 55 is not that bad. Last of Us was amazing. I think that is definitely my #1 maze here at Halloween Horror Nights this year. Fantastic. All right, we're heading over to our last maze of the night, the only one that we still haven't done yet, and that is Evil Dead. Then after that, I think we're gonna catch the Purge show, maybe get some food. But after that, we'll be done with all the mazes. Super excited to check out Evil Dead again. All right, here we go. Evil Dead Rise, our last maze of the night. Or house, I forgot they changed them to being called houses now, not mazes. But here we go, Evil Dead Rise.
Stop until innocence is destroyed.
We got some food from the Chucky themed restaurant right here, Chucky's Killer Barbecue. Alex got the, what is this called? Burnt end
Friends
something?
to the burnt end.
Oh, that's a great name. This is the Chucky's Macassacre and Cheese.
That is
I think that's how it's pronounced.
Name to say,
I know, but it looks pretty good. What do you think of Evil Dead?
I liked it. It's kind of the way I felt about Evil Dead Rise. I'm a big Evil Dead fan. The movie I thought was pretty good. It was okay. It wasn't as great as I wanted it to be. That's kind of how I felt about the maze, you know? It mirrored the movie in my opinion, but that's just me, you know?
Yeah, I'd agree. I think it was kind of a man maze. Not bad, but definitely one of the worst in my opinion. All right, after our fantastic picture with David as Pumpkins, we're going over to The Purge, Dangerous Waters. The last thing we have to do here at Halloween Horror Nights. We're seeing the very final show at 12:30. Super excited for this show. All right, it's time for Purge, Dangerous Waters.
Everyone, secure the perimeter and lock that gate! Trying to separate us. Hold on to my position. Fall back.
Let him up, sis! Move! This is what we fight for!
The Purge was really cool. Super cool show. I think it's a lot better than Jabberwockies. Fantastic show to have here at Universal and a great way to end out their night. It is now 12:55. The park does close in 5 minutes. We're gonna go check out some merch, but tonight was amazing. We were able to do every single maze and show and everything without Express. Fantastic night. And yeah, mazes were fantastic. This year is amazing. Well, we just headed out of the park. That is going to do it for our video today here from opening night of Halloween Horror Nights. That was a fantastic event. One of the best years I think I've ever been to Halloween Horror Nights. What are your thoughts?
This might be my favorite year, to be honest with you. I thought, 2021, that was with, Texas Chainsaw?
Yeah, that one was not great.
Yeah, last year was good, but I think this one wins for the years that I've been coming. So.
I think I would agree. I think it's definitely one of the best years they've ever had. Really, really good collection of mazes this year. The Purge show is fantastic. Great scare zones. Terror Tram was really cool this year too. Definitely the best Terror Tram we've been on. Just overall fantastic event. We're gonna have our full ranking out of all of the mazes, including the Terror Tram, which I know is not a maze. We're gonna have that full ranking out very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. And we're gonna have a full review as well as a brand new tips and tricks video. I know we already have a tips and tricks video out. We're gonna have another one out just because we've already been to the event now. We can have even some more tips for you. But yeah, fantastic to visit today.
A lot of World of Immersion stuff.
Lots of World of Immersion content coming out. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss those videos. Thank you so much for watching today's video. It was a ton of fun. Be sure to check out Halloween Horror Nights if you have a chance. It's a fantastic event this year. And we have tons more content coming out from all things Halloween because it's just the beginning of the Halloween season. Thank you so much for watching today. We'll catch you in the next